Hello, hello. Oh goodness. Sorry for the late start. So much stupidity. For some reason, the driver for my mic just decided to not work. I tried restarting my computer first, didn't do it. Had to go into the device manager, tell Windows to forget this device, unplug it, plug it back in, and it was fine. So dumb. I hate it when there's dumb things like this. I am really high up. Holy cow. That's a little better. So, we're back with Spyro 2. I don't think I'm going to fall asleep tonight because I'm too darn frustrated. So, yeah, we'll play some Spyro and relieve some stress. And, yeah. You want to leave already? Thank you. So, Spyro 2 today and tomorrow, Mega Man X4 on Wednesday, Ukulele on Thursday, and then we return to Zelda on Friday to experience the DLC. And then, at some point on Friday and Saturday, my wife is going to be playing the Spyro Insane Trilogy. I will be playing it Monday, Tuesday. So these are the last 2 days of Spyro for a little while. We will consider coming back to it once we finish Crash, but I want to do something newer, something recent, and that should do it. Same with the Zelda DLC, and then we'll go back to Ukulele. My casual stream from this point forward is going to be the Batman Return to Arkham games, and if you haven't caught those, which I think everyone here has. Did I say Spyro Insane Trilogy? I meant Crash. So this is how flustered I am tonight. But yeah, I meant Crash. What was I talking about? The Batman Return to Arkham games. I was able to get my hands on those a couple days ago. And that'll be my casual stream. The casual stream, for anyone that might watch this later on, is when I don't use a bot, I don't use pre-shows and post-shows, I don't use the fancy graphics, it's just straight through the console, right when I get started, and it's whenever I feel like playing the game. So it could happen at any point. 90% of the time it's weekends during the day. I'm still not very happy with that positioning. That'll work. So, the casual stream's also great for anyone that wants to consider following without being called out for doing so. Like, if you would prefer to stay just a silent follower, show up at a casual stream. Give me the follow then. I don't get a notification, you get the joy of following, and I get to play the game for you. But that's the casual streams. It's just whatever I may be playing on a weekend, or, heaven forbid, if I'm home on a weekday, which I work a 9 to 5, so that's not often. But Saturdays and Sundays, just, I might stream straight from the console. It's usually the PS4 or the Xbox One, because those are the only two that do it, of course. But yeah, I'm going to be playing through the Batman games as the short version, and it's going to take a lovely while, and once we are able to do so, we are using the Adam West Batman costume in honor of Adam West. Holy DLC costumes, Batman. But, it's just, Adam West has been a very influential character in my life. I actually used to watch the old Batman show. Obviously, it was all reruns by the time I would watch it. But, yeah, Plexo. But, I mean, my parents used to get TV Land. Well, they still do, because they actually pay for proper TV. But I would load up TV Land. I'd load up. It's not like Netflix. I would turn to TV Land and it would be playing Batman like late at night, like 11, 12 o'clock at night. And sometimes it would even play it at like 3, 4 in the morning. And as a kid, I got up that early so I could watch that, the original Dragon Ball, Sailor Moon, Ronin Warriors. But that was, granted, I just transitioned into anime, but that's all what I used to watch. I used to watch Batman and then anime at like dark 30 in the morning. And for that, Adam West was a very influential character for me because that was also one of my first introductions to Batman. And along with the cartoon, the animated series, the good one. And that was so that's why Adam West has a very special place in my heart as an actor. He was wonderful on Family Guy when I got older. It was wonderful to hear his voice. It was wonderful for him to do cameos periodically everywhere else and other things that I watched. He was just a monumentally amazing actor and human being, and I feel a need to play Batman in honor of him. Plus, I mean, they're great games, so you can't go wrong with that, right? But that's me ranting on about the casual stream. I've already gone over the regular schedule. Actually, I just pulled it up. The next wave of Mega Man board game parts has shipped. It's coming from St. Louis, Missouri, so it shouldn't be too long. Currently, it says the 3rd, which is next Monday, I think. Yeah. Currently, it's next Monday is the estimated time, but last time it came like 3 days early. So I should hopefully see it by the end of the week. But the next, oh gosh, I'm all gassy. The next Mega Man board game parts are the boss pack, so that you can modify the action deck, which I will be including in a separate deck building mod, and then roll as a playable character. So all that's left after that is Proto Man, Rush, and the 7 alternate Mega Mans. If anyone wants to help expedite that, donations are being accepted. Bits work for this as well. Basically, if I can get $20 a character, I'm looking at 9 characters left. So, I mean, this $200 amount on the goal is still legit. But considering I'll be ordering the separate Mega Mans one at a time, most likely, and I think they all get charged separate shipping anyway, which is kind of dumb. I mean, I'm still looking at a bunch of money to get the alternate Mega Mans. But that's that, and that's what's going to be next. So, that's everything I got going on. I've got a late start as it is, so why don't we get going, shall we? Hey, Metalhead! And wife messaged me real quick. Let's see if she wants to pop into the stream. That is a very interesting troll face you got there. Let me see. Wife is working right now, unfortunately. Okay, not unfortunately. She's taking afternoon shifts all this week because she's volunteering for our church's VBS this week, which is in the morning. So she just won't be around for commentary unless I invite her to the stream. Ah, there she is. I just sent you a message, sweetheart. And I'm guessing she's having a wonderful night. See, nobody comes here for me. They come here for Kenna. Alright. Picking up where we left off. I should not fall asleep. I'm feeling fairly energized. Coming down off the high of frustration with my stupid microphone. Hey. Let's fix that. I will not fall asleep, honey. There we go.
A Yeti has been rampaging around our home, but we've managed to trap him by shutting all the doors. If you talk to the other brothers, they will open the gates and guide you to him.
My computer flat out forgot how to use the microphone. I had to delete the driver entry and get it to reinstall, which sounds a lot more intense than it actually is. It's just going to Device Manager, saying uninstall device, and then plugging the microphone back in. So dumb.
By concentrating, I should be able to open this door for you.
But I am very excited for the Super Nintendo Mini, or the SNES Classic, whatever you want to call it. Unfortunately, my GameStop is not doing pre-orders because they didn't do them for the NES. Hey now! Go roast your rump. No kidding, right, Metalhead? Windows is fun. I did get flatted. But yeah, so I do fully intend to try and get my hands on the Super Nintendo Mini because friggin' Star Fox 2! Holy crap! I cannot tell you how excited that the news that an official release of Star Fox 2 was going to be happening.
Who needs a key when you know how to chant like this?
No, the Dragon Eggs is the next one.
Enemies like those yaks are too big to be charged. Your flame attack should easily take care of large enemies.
And with the third game, if we end up playing it, which, I mean, we'll try to. It's going to be after Crash. But, let me say if and when we end up playing it. There is a bug in the PlayStation Network release because they released the original version of the game, not the Game of the Year edition. And it's such a bug that makes a certain egg completely unobtainable, even though you've completed the task for it. And in that case, I may have to load my save into the Game of the Year edition to get it back.
Will activate the power-up in that world. If a power-up is inactive, you need to defeat more enemies.
Well, alright then, sassy fairy pants. But yeah, our local game father in the mall should be taking pre-orders. They just don't know how many they'll have available to do so yet, if at all. Basically, I'm keeping an eye on their Facebook page. But, the worst case scenario, I'm gonna have to throw $80 at an online order that might open up randomly like the Best Buy one for the NES did. So, we're gonna try our best, honey. We're gonna try our best to get it. If it's anything like the NES, it's gonna be a shit show, but we're gonna try. Okay, I don't think I could do all that stuff up there. This one teases you so much for stuff you can't get right away.
Hey,
But I mean,
look what I can do.
Star Fox 2, Mario RPG, Mario Kart, Yoshi's Island, Super Metroid, all these great games, and they'll just be that much more portable and not emulated. And let's not forget Mega Man X. I am rather curious to see if the hacking scene's going to find a way to put more games on it like they did with the NES. I have not done that with mine yet. The only thing I've done with mine is make it easier to get back to the menu. Yeah, I mean, Nintendo has already stated they're going to make more than the NES.
You will glide farthest if you press the X button at the very...
That's nice. Well, technically emulated, yes, but legitimately emulated. true, I probably could do that, Metalhead. But it's also a collection factor and something that I'd like to let my kids have later on, and just, with the Raspberry Pi and all its precision and working parts, I would feel a little uncomfortable leaving that in the hands of the kids. But with something like this, then, I mean, like with the NES, I have no problem letting the kids play it. They turn it on, they play the games, I don't have to worry about them breaking it by poking around in options.
Even though I'm a vegetarian, I think you should kill that Yeti. He's pretty tough, though. In fact, I'm not so sure you're up to it.
First off, your voiceover did not match your text. You said kill, and that says torch. That's not a translation error. That's you just being flat out freaking crazy.
I thought the Yeti was tougher than that. I guess he was all bark. Anyway, I was just guarding our sacred talisman.
That was anticlimactic.
Eat it.
Yay, I got a talisman. Well, I mean, that makes sense, Metalhead. I mean, there's arguments for and against both options. And I'm not saying yours is any more or less right. It's just, I have my reasons. And that's it. Plus, I mean, it's cute and little. Yeah, I know, man. Don't worry about it. I know you're not trying to talk me out of it. You do have a good point, though. I mean, Raspberry Pi is fully capable of doing all that. It would probably cost me at least $80 to get all the things to properly hook up a Raspberry Pi in a way that I would want in an enclosed thing. Like, honestly, I have a plan to do that with an old full-size Super Nintendo case, and the parts alone are definitely going to cost me as much as the Mini. So, I'm ethical. Why are you making fun of my ethicality? We know that's a gray area here. I just have no issue with taking a legit option. Also have no issue taking a little less than a legit option if necessary. This is not unheard of news here. Okay. I don't want to go back. Hey, camera, why don't you follow me out the window, please? Thank y'all. Ethical. Alrighty. I mean, also, the fact that Star Fox 2 is going to be on it. I mean, I don't know if the currently available ROM of Star Fox 2 is the same thing they're going to put on this system.
Welcome. We have found that
It'd be interesting to find out.
calming sport. Would you like to join in a match against our goalkeeper?
2 minutes to score 5 goals in the red zone. Okay. Come on. Go in! Oh, I forgot how crappy this minigame is. And I think it's necessary too. That's what sucks. Well, you obviously can't flame him. There we go. Hey, Skylar. Well, I mean, there's obviously games they couldn't put on there. That's just the thing. No, bad angle! Bad angle! Come back! Come back! Take that! I think I'm getting the hang of this now. No! I can do this in 20-some seconds. I can. I can. Just watch me! On the second attempt. Oh, come on. This minigame sucks. And I suck at it.
You must focus your thoughts to succeed, Spyro.
Focus my thoughts about kicking your butt.
You have 2 minutes to score 5 goals.
Okay. I'm not your mom, Skylar. You don't need my permission to get the SNES Classic. Need a better alignment there. Oh, come on! Torch you in the fanny. Really wish I could go a little faster on the ice. Ah. Come on. I'm all for this condition, Metalhead. Oh, Lord. No! 2-star difficulty, my ass. Okay. I might.
Well done.
Yes! Oh my goodness. Freaking 0.33 seconds left. What the heck? I had a third of a second to spare. Yeah, maybe later. Hold on. Does this tell me what I can do for the orbs? No, it doesn't. Oh, I have to do it, don't I?
Ah, play some one-on-one?
John is cool, dude. I like that name. Partly because my name is John. Welcome. Score 5 goals against the Red Skater. Okay. Are there goalies? There's a goalie. There's a pair of goalies. Where the... Okay, I can flame you. Good. Put it in! Thank you, kind sir. Beard has been an interesting addition. Started off as a goatee, then a goatee with a mustache. You son of a nugget. And then eventually the chin strap goatee, or not goatee, chin strap beard. At least this isn't timed. Pretty much every step of the beard evolution has been with the permission of my wife, who is White Rabbit in the chat. I feel like the goalie moves slower in this one. I wouldn't mind doing like a full Tony Stark. I can't talk. Tony Stark style beard with the full goatee. But unfortunately, my mustache and my chin don't connect. So, who all's a John here? No, give, no. Oh, come on. There we go. I don't know why, but that was significantly easier.
Have this. If you stare at it long enough, you might not see anything.
Please don't ask me to play another game. Okay, good. We can go back to exploring now. Apparently not down there. That's just where the ice hockey stuff happens. Alrighty. So that was a delightful bit of distraction. You are married to a John. Hey, that might be me. Is it me? Gosh, I hope it's me. Let's see, that one is like fortified, so I think I need to find a way to take that. We will rule the world. You do, Count Plexo. I knew I liked you for a reason. I don't have the patience nor the perseverance to grow the mountain man beard, in all honesty. Ah, fell. See, but there is a certain level of patience necessary because you need it to tolerate the itchy phase. I have a hard time tolerating the itchy phase of the beard. In fact, I need to shave mine back down to the level I have my trimmer set to because it's starting to get itchy. Yeah, see, you're one of those lucky ones, Metalhead. I am missing 35 gems and an orb. I don't know, I guess I am just cursed with crappy beard. You do what you can. Alright. I think I am going to have to come back. Wait. Wait. Maybe. Let me do some more investigating here. Honey, I don't think anyone's going to argue with you on that. See, the position of the springs doesn't seem very conducive to finding more stuff, though. Never mind. Never mind. That's better. What do we got? 15 left. 15 left. Well, I mean, in all honesty, honey, you don't look old enough to have a 10-year-old. It's one of the nice things about us being young parents.
If you were to flame all 10 statues, I'm sure you would chase it away for good.
Flame 10 green statues. Okay. Statues are actually green now. Okay. There was a statue down here. Go away. See, that's not gonna happen, Metalhead. I'm not gonna go through a waxing. I want to say there was one out here? No, I guess I was wrong. Oh, come on. Okay. Sometimes the camera does not cooperate. It's a little screwball. There's one. Quillshot, hello! Welcome back. Want the wizard beard for the none shall pass thing? Nice. I'm just gonna be that crotchety old guy sitting in a rocker. Just get off my lawn! It's more information than I think I needed, Quill, but I hope you enjoy it. I mean, if you're comfy, great. Oh, if it's a hot thing, yeah, I can understand that. Okay. If I were the final statue. Seriously. Keep getting all discombobulated. You better not be naked, metalhead. If you are, I really don't want to know. Wait a second. Hey! Found it! Still just need the last green statue. Spyro level design is pretty great, but I keep getting lost in small areas. I don't know why, but I think it has something to do with the whole constantly fluctuating polygon thing. It disorients me. Yeah, don't get me banned, honey. If I were the last one.
Hoopla! Hoopla!
Seriously. I'm not looking for gems. I'm looking for a statue. I got all the gems already. But I don't remember that for the next time I get lost. I think it's down here? No. She can, actually, John. She cooks really well. I married into some great recipes that should make me fat. Hey, DP. Shut up. My wife is an excellent cook, and I'm not just saying that because she's watching. I promise. It's entirely possible, DP. This is also very frustrating. Yeah, it comes out in September, but considering how often I get things on time, it'll probably be October before I'm able to get my hands on one. I think that's what he's talking about. Alright. Yeah, I got that. Really? The room? I didn't see one in the room where the Yeti was. If it's in here... Yeah, nope. Above that room. Aha. Sibo, hello, I am well. How are you? Oh, yeah, in the little ice cave here. Shoot.
Well done, Spyro. You've scared the evil spirit away.
Thanks,
Why don't you
SpongeBob.
take this? I borrowed it from the temple. They don't need it.
Yeah, but you do, so why are you giving it away? Like, I'm supposed to be bringing these things to you, aren't I? Colossus complete! Yay! Now I can leave. A little bit here and there is usually not too frowned upon, but if I'm told outright where stuff is frequently, warnings will be passed out. I'm fairly lax with it depending on the game. But Jinx may argue otherwise. Yes, that is Tom Kenny. He also plays Spyro. Well, that's one way to let the chance go to your head. Do I own a pet? I own 3. We have 3 cats. In fact, honey, Mally is in the window. Our fat cat is in my office window, but she's the middle one by age. And our oldest cat, her name is Alice. Our middle cat, well, Alice is a fairly average-sized long-haired cat. Our middle cat, Mally Umpkin, named after the Dormouse from Tim Burton's Alice in Wonderland. We call her Mally, or Fatty, Chunky, Monkey, Chunky Monkey, Fat Ass. She's got a lot of nicknames. She's a Maine Coon. And then we have Draco, and she is, well, she was a runt in her litter. And so she's tiny for her age. She's like, I think she's about 2 now. But she's full grown and tiny. Yes, you can cook. Okay. I'm running around in circles because I was talking about the cats. Let's, And then, for another week-ish, we have a dog in the house. It's my sister-in-law's dog, but she's moving out in about a week and a half. So.
A small fee?
Yes, teach me how to swim.
Okay, when you jump in the water, you can use the D-pad to move around the surface, use square to dive underwater. When you are underwater, use X to paddle and square to charge.
Okay, can I light you on fire? I got you far enough out of the south that you can cook now, honey. You do cook rather well. Now, granted, when we got together, your parents made fun of you for burning water. I think you've done well. You've recovered. I can blow bubbles. You do bubbles. Oh, there was no comma between that what? That's a good point. Yeah, I married into some recipes that should make me fat. Quite unfortunately, we don't do them very often. But she's also picked up recipes from my side of the family that she does really, really well. Speaking of which, we need to do Grandma Sarah's chicken soon. I'll even share this one with you guys. Give this a shot. Whole chicken breast. You just lay them out in a baking dish. Then you put Is it the soup first or the cheese first? You cover them with Swiss cheese. Then you cover them with cream of chicken soup. Then you take some chicken flavored stuffing mix. You mix that up with the butter that's necessary.
Collecting talismans to help us defeat Ripto before he can take over Avalar.
And then you top it with the stuffing, and then you bake it until the chicken's done.
Oh, and keep collecting those orbs, too. The professor thinks they will help you get back to the dragon world.
Yeah, I mean, it's super simple. Just chicken, cheese, cream of chicken soup, chicken stuffing, bake it.
This mode requires you to control the camera yourself and moves more slowly.
I'm in North Carolina.
If you like, I can change the game camera to use active mode. In active mode, the camera moves much faster.
Maybe this will help with some of the stuff. Oh, I kind of like that, actually. Alrighty. But yeah, that is my Grandma Sarah's Swiss chicken recipe. She is no longer with us, but she has left a wonderful chicken legacy. Am I anywhere in this path? Nope. Nope, we are not anywhere near that part. Why? Just out of curiosity.
Hi, Spyro. This talisman
Sorry,
door will
Plexo.
only
But
open
write
if you
that
have
down.
all 6 Summer Forest talismans. Once the door is open, Ripto and Crush will be waiting in the dungeon.
Oh, no. Metalhead's a pal that's been around a while, so. Oh, there's gonna be an eclipse there, huh? Hmm. Yeah, we're up in the Appalachian Mountain territory.
Nice work, Spyro. The orbs you're carrying have activated this special portal. You won't find a talisman in the Ocean Speedway, but if you're fast, you'll get lots of treasure. Have fun.
I'm not sure I want to do that. And I have to mention, I have been converted to the pronunciation of Appalachian. I grew up in central Pennsylvania, so I used to pronounce it Appalachian. But if you say that here, you get shot. Let's see, how am I doing collection-wise here? Okay. Sunny Beach. That sounds like a pleasant place to play. Well, that's cool, Metalhead. That's neat. Yeah, that ended well. Crazy space aliens chasing turtle. Oh, that turtle had a stun rod. I'm doing well, Sibo. How about you?
Hi, Spyro. It's a good thing you're here. If you can help shepherd those baby turtles over there to safety, I'll be mighty grateful.
Baby turtles. Hold on. In pain? What's the deal? There we go. 'Cause pain is not a good thing. Also, where did those baby turtles go? Oh, Morris brings up the YouTube channel. I'm actually consistently getting things on the YouTube channel now. So streams are getting up there, special clips of things. Mostly just consecutive streams right now, so you can actually find a game you might be interested in by playlist. Spyro's, yeah, the first Spyro's complete, so you can find it on a playlist. The Mega Man X collection is being built as a playlist. Batman's got its own playlist now. So yeah, the YouTube, if you ever miss a stream for a game that you were interested in seeing me play, you can find it there most of the time. But I'm actually keeping up with it this time. Alright, baby turtles. There they are. Welcome back, honey. Yeah, Sibo, whatever you're in pain for, I do hope things get better. If you don't want to share details, that's fine, but I do hope it gets better for you. Alright. Argument. Okay. Yeah, I know how that can go. I don't need a code, John, because
The water
I'm trying to do it
boxes
legit.
up most of our baby turtles. The boxes are incredibly strong. With a more powerful flame breath, maybe you could break them open and release the turtles.
Maybe I could. Gotta beat more guys. Also, I do have a bit of interesting news that, yes, is work related for me, but it's work related for me, but it's not work. We had a meeting today, and after going through like what's due when and who's doing what and all the usual stuff, we put it to a vote, and the office is going to be attempting a board game bento subscription to provide board games on a sign-out service as a benefit to the employees. So I will be getting a chance to check out Board Game Bento for at least a few months. And as part of that, if my boss doesn't mind, I'm going to try and record some unboxing and review stuff I don't know how well that's going to work out, both with time and ability, but we will see. If nothing else, I'm going to be attempting to take the board games we receive and convert them to Tabletop Simulator as needed. But as I mentioned in the pre-show, the next wave of Mega Man board game parts are in fact shipped as of today.
There's a chef at the top of this.
That's nice. Why don't you teach me how to climb, Turtle Elder? You know, so you could be more useful than just telling me that I can't do something. I do like Monopoly, and people think I'm crazy for it. I've got it on my PS4, and periodically I play it with my kids.
Thank you, young dragon.
In fact, the next stream that I do with them, I may play the My Little Pony board with them, because I have a 7-year-old daughter. It's a turtle. Stop that. Okay, so I need to go find... Woo. But yeah, for the whole board game bento thing, just keep an eye on Twitter, because I will announce whether or not I'm able to do anything there. Turtles! Aw. Okay, so I need to come back through here, it looks like. I mean, I'm not going to be able to do everything. There's only one enemy remaining. Is this back at the beginning? Yeah, it is. That takes care of all the enemies. Now we're just going to fly around and collect and do what I can. I'm going to have to go back and replay a bunch of areas once I learn how to climb, because that seems to be integral to several stages at this point. So my whole do everything you can before moving on mentality is not getting as fulfilled as I want it to. Because it's like, I want to do this. I want to do these things. I want to do it with the stuff, and it won't let me do it with the stuff. It's a crying shame, I tell you. Whee! Yep, and we've got it paid off on pre-order, so the Crash remake will get streamed by both me and my wife, as a matter of fact. Now, whether or not I can convince her to use the camera, we'll find out. No! Oh, I remember you telling me about that, hon. Yeah. But I mean, seriously, if you check in and they tell you checkout time's at 11, and you're not out by 11, that's your own damn fault. I mean, if you're not out by 11 and it's your checkout day... Yeah, I remember the triangle to aim thing. I'm just trying to do things, and I'm not doing a very good job with it. Let's see, there was something where... What am I doing? What am I doing? Ah! Okay. Let's try this with a little less stupidity. Okay. Yeah, just a little. Yeah, that's not happening. Okay. I should be able to get all the boxes if I can just remember which ways I need to go. Woo. Okay. I think the last two require running. Okay, now to remember where that last one is. Fairly certain. Yeah, I remember. Okay. Oh, are you kidding me? Ah. Okay. It's time to turn down the suck, turn up the skills and the speed. And not turn the camera too much to where you screw up your jump. You know, I get a very strong nostalgia trip for Ape Escape playing this. And I don't know why, but I think that's because that was my iconic 3D game on PlayStation. There we go.
Impressive. Most impressive. Please take this sacred, thingamajig as a token of our everlasting gratitude.
Orb. No, orb, like its shape. But, you know, thingamajig works too. Okay, missing 20 gems, and I can't climb. Starting to think that I'm tapped out in this area. Let me check the settings on the sound commands real quick while we load the next area. Let's see. Okay, there is a 1-minute cooldown between each sound, but a 5-minute cooldown between each user being able to use a sound. So, since Majinx just used Belt, that's when it started his 5-minute cooldown, but that started a 1-minute cooldown for Belt itself. That way just the same sounds don't get spammed.
I saw something shiny at the top of this wall. You could probably get it, but you'll have to learn how to climb first.
You want to tell me where that happens?
Hoopla! Hoopla!
There it is! See, now John has 5 minutes before he can use the next sound, and Hoopla can't be used for another 1 minute by anybody. Which is actually significantly reduced to how I used to do the cooldowns.
We've always had trouble with the gear grinders, but now they've set up force fields to separate us.
That
If
is
you can
definitely
find
Tom
diodes,
Kenny.
You can use them to turn off the force fields.
Thank you, SpongeBob.
I think there's a diode around here somewhere, but my eyesight isn't what it used to be.
You mean that? Like right there? That'll do. Yeah, Hurricos is, ow, a pretty neat level. Say that right as I get crushed. And it has been several years since I've played this, so I don't remember things. I think she's still up. I'll double check, but yeah, if I'll see if we can do that, yeah. I bet Belt is still on cooldown. Don't mind me just running in circles because I can. Okay. Take that. Diode. And diode. And didude. Haha. Wordplay. It happens. Woohoo. Excuse me as I run around focusing on enemies and forget where I am. Like, seriously. I end up running around so much I have to, like, get my bearings back. Saw stuff down here. It was just one of those. Okay.
Oh, these gear grinder thieves keep taking our lightning stones. If you can replace them all and activate our generator, I'd be very grateful.
Now, what do I do with these? Obviously, I can only have one in my mouth at a time. That makes sense. Okay, they go there. On the little spiky bits. I'm replacing these things and the counter's not going up, which means the counter is just for the stealing. Stop that! Alright, honey, I'll see you soon. Yeah, back off! Did we drop one here anywhere? Nope, I think that's all clear. I love how they say it's difficulty 10 when there's a finite number of enemies to deal with. Or difficulty 4-star, whatever it said. I say difficulty 10? That doesn't go up that high, jeez. Where the crap stick did he go? Whatever. Spyro, hello. Welcome. Yeah, come on, bring it, boys. Bring it! Not entirely sure what happened there. Are there any up here? Really? Okay. He finally finished it. Alright. Do it again. I wasn't looking. Yeah, my problem is I'm going to be doing like as many of the extra things as I can when we do the X stuff. Okay. No more enemies. Now we just replace the stones. I said replace the stones. Okay, that one looks good. That looks good. Come on, Spyro. There we go. That's better.
Thank you, Spyro. I found this shiny thing mixed up with our lightning stones. Please, take it as a reward.
Thank you. Okay. So that's what was in that area. I'm doing well. I'm playing a really fun retro game. Got a lot of great people here. And my wife's on the way home from work, so I mean, I can't complain. 18? Never mind. Gotta go kill some more dudes. You think you're ready for me, but you're not. See, I've mentioned this on previous streams, but I came into Spyro much later in life. Like, I had a PS1, but Spyro was never a game I had. I had, like, the Mega Man X games, Ape Escape, Legacy of Kain. I had Blood Omen, Soul Reaver. What else did I have on my PS1? It's been so long. I rented Tomba, which I have now on here. It makes me so happy. Tomba's amazing. But I got into Spyro after it started getting released on PlayStation Network.
Thank you, Spyro. You've deactivated all of the electric barriers. We've been guarding this talisman from the gear grinders. Please, take it as a reward.
Who'd have thunk that anyone who played this game heard the voice of SpongeBob before SpongeBob was a thing? Because didn't Spyro come before SpongeBob? I don't know. SpongeBob's pretty damn old. It's crazy. Yeah. See, I never played the Crash trilogy either until it started coming out on PlayStation Network. My wife grew up with those games, and we are getting the Insane trilogy for her. We have it paid off. So Friday we're going to get that. Boom! SpongeBob came out in '99. Okay. That raises the question, when did this come out? In '98. Okay. So who'd have thunk? Who'd have thunk that we'd end up hearing SpongeBob's voice? Nope, that is not a way around. Oh, there's one of the things I need to break. Here's a crazy idea. Line yourself up with the power-up. Another crazy idea. Don't hit walls. Yeah, I don't think Tom Kenny did anything in Spyro 1. Too late. That's gonna be a rough hit. Let's see if I can get it. I made that turn like right out of the gate. Come on now. Forget it. We'll come back. Looking at more stuff I may not have found. Let's head this way. Or, you know, not. Let's see if I can get it. Oh, I was right there. That's the one I need to get in order to get up top. Now I see, and now that's the purpose, and now it's my life's purpose. Okay. All I had to do was make it my life's purpose, and it just came together.
Spyro, do you see that big building over there? The gear grinders are using it to steal our electricity. Please help us by shutting down the machinery inside.
Is it bad that I really want to play Battle for Bikini Bottom now? Which is seriously like one of my favorite GameCube games. Alright.
Spyro, you've done well so far. You can have this little trinket for good luck, if you have any.
That's nice.
The next glides get tricky. You'll have to use your hover maneuver to make them. Press the triangle button during a glide to hover and get...
Yeah, I know how to do that. Okay, I know how to do it. I did not say I was good at it. I'm assuming that's the double jump you're talking about, Spora. Whee! Whee! There's stuff over here, maybe. No, there's not stuff over here. Okay. Oh. They put a magic glide thing. Would have been nice. Yeah. Skills. Whoop. Now where am I going? Ah. I pressed the button. Come on now. Well, at least now I know there's a whirlwind over here. Jump and then charge in the air? Huh. Neat. There we go. Yeah, it's just a timing issue, really. Not sure if this is where I need to go, but it looks right. Ish. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Okay. There's stuff over there. I'll come back. Okay.
Spyro, help! The switch to turn off the gear grinder factory is in that room, but, it's awfully noisy in there.
You're telling me you don't want to go indoors, indoors, indoors.
Thanks for shutting down the factory. Here, I found this stuck
Yeah.
between the gears. You can have it if you want.
So many SpongeBob jokes for this game. It's kind of ridiculous. In a good way. 14 gems. I bet you. Those gems over there. Alright, let's go ahead. And do this to try and get back to the height where we can get those gems. Penny has the most beautiful voice. Oh look, a few gems I missed. He did not voice him in the first game. Tom Kenny was the voice of Spyro from the second game onward until the Legend of Spyro series, where it was Elijah Wood. See, I may not have played these games much, but I know a lot about them, and it's weird. But yeah, Tom Kenny was the voice from Spyro 2 onward. No worries, Spora. So let's head to the door. Yeah. Goodness. Just smack your friend around, jeez. It's true friendship right there. No worries there, Spora. Okay, so that was that. Then we did that. There's a flight thing up here, I think. Hey, teach me how to climb.
Hey, Spyro, you see this wall here? I bet you're dying to know what's on the other side. If only I had a few more gems, I might be able to remember how to lower the wall.
You know what else might make you remember how to lower the wall? A couple dragon horns in your ass.
Yes, the sparkling beauty of those...
If Spyro was done in a modern day gaming studio. It's like you could pay money bags, or you could ram him. Or light him on fire and take his money. The good ending is when you light him on fire. Aquaria Towers. I don't want to do that yet. Yep, a remaster would be great. And I think because I'm playing this while Crash is just around the corner, it makes us think of a remaster. Oh, neat. That's what you do. That's not what I was trying to do at all. But yeah, the fact that the Crash remasters are just right around the corner, we're all thinking about them, and then we're playing Spyro, and we're like, hey, here's another game that was great at the same time as Crash. In fact, they had a couple crossover games on Game Boy Advance. I'm just honestly trying to remember where I'm going right now. Because I kind of wanted to do that flight stage before I call it a night. I know I didn't do Idle Springs yet. I don't want to do a full world before I go to bed, though. Like, there's less than 10 minutes in my normal stream time, so I don't want to be stuck in a world. Rather just do something quick. Yeah, Skylanders did turn everything on its head. Oh, good lord, the Spyro... Not the Spyro, the Crash episode of Skylanders, the TV show, was hard to watch. I'm doing this probably horribly wrong. Yeah, it's on Netflix, and the reason I know this is because I have kids. So that's a thing. Okay, rings, arches, boats? I didn't see any boats. Okay. Oh, there's the boats. Okay. So we'll do it in the order that it's listed, because that seems to be the recommended order if we learned anything from the last game. This one's obnoxious. And then that. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I remember they were going to do a movie based on the Legend of Spyro games. Excuse me while I just take out a couple cars to try and help the transition later. No! Why did I accidentally press square? But yeah, I think this is what we're going to end on tonight. But I'm going to get it, dadgummit. There. That'll help with the cars later on. Before Morris says anything. Message! Morris beat me to it. Spora, thank you for the follow. Very much appreciated. Arrgh. Should help. You know what I hate? Boats. I don't remember specifically which one, but I think it was one of the flight challenge ones. I gotta get a good pattern on the boats. This is driving me nuts. Back for you, car. Go. Come on. Seriously? Okay. Opposite direction of the cars. I'm a Nittly. Okay. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Quit. I don't wanna. This is still just World 1. Holy crap. This game is so much bigger. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for me tonight. I will be back tomorrow with more of this, and then Wednesday will be Mega Man X4, Thursday will be Ukulele, Friday we're going to transition into Zelda DLC for Breath of the Wild, and then once we finish that DLC, we'll return to Ukulele on Thursday, Friday. Saturday, if I can get enough interest again, we'll do some more Mario Kart on Switch, and then whenever I have free time, be on the lookout for me to randomly pop up with Batman, so lots of stuff going on. I will maybe get an updated schedule graphic at some point, but I can't make promises just because I've got a lot of stuff going on at work. But yeah, and then I will be posting announcements on Twitter as the Mega Man board game parts I ordered are coming in. Once they come in, I will scan them and add them to the Tabletop Simulator mod, which apparently is in the top 70s of all time on the Tabletop Simulator Workshop. My buddy Joey was looking into it. I've got almost 3,000 subscriptions on that mod, and it's like 72 or 74 of all time, which puts it on like the second or third page of the mod listing, which is pretty crazy. I was not expecting that, but anyway. So if you got Tabletop Simulator and you don't have my mod yet, just take a look at that. Just Marcus Raven on Steam. And yeah, that's pretty much everything I got going on. So I will hopefully see you guys here tomorrow for more Spyro 2. And Spora, thank you for the follow tonight. I think you were the only one. Indeed. Yeah, that's the only one. But yeah, thank you for that. It means a lot. Hope to see you around. And if nothing else, guys, thank you for playing, and I'll see you next game. Bye-bye.